Today we talk smart bulbs. Hey guys, Jerry here with Big Dog Movies, and in a quest to find the perfect smart light, or just a light in general that would be convenient for lighting a studio, for background, ambient mood, just different things, the search can get expensive. I ended up with some colored LED lights. I've got some here and I've got some at the top that I purchased at Lowe's. They come with a remote. You can change colors, change different things in them, make them different colors, and these are great. But when you're trying to get light from the side or trying to highlight an area, these aren't the most convenient bulbs. So in an attempt to get a bulb, I thought I would save up my money. After doing research on Wi-Fi bulbs, you find out that they're quite expensive. The cheapest ones usually range within 25-30 bucks, all the way up to the really good recommended lights like LifeX or Hue or Philips lighting. They can be within excess of $70-80 a light bulb. They come in two variations. You get a white light that you can adjust the temperature up and down to a blue light or a yellowish warmer light, or you can adjust the brightness of the light down to 1% up to within 100%. And a friend of mine, Todd Neese, hooked me up with these, the Mercury 1050 Smart Wi-Fi light bulb. This is the colored version. They also make it in a white version. These can be purchased at Walmart. The colored bulbs can be purchased at Walmart for $12.88, and the white bulbs run about $10. So we're going to dig into these, see how the specs compare with the $70 light bulbs, and see if these are worth their money. First thing you're going to need to do is go to your phone, be it Android, Apple, whichever you have. You're going to have to download the Genie App, and that would be the Genie App. And you can see I already have some lights set up in here. I've got some in the bedroom, I've got some in the studio. But once you sign on and register your device with Genie, then your Google Assistant, you have to go in and do a few little settings on it to make it compatible. And it's really simple to do. So we'll go through the steps here of setting one up. I've got some lights over here, I've got a lamp, and I'll show you how to hook one up. So now we're here at the lamp, and you can see I have two bulbs already hooked in. This is studio light, or this is lamp light 1, lamp light 2. This will be lamp light 3. So you're gonna make sure your power's off. Install the bulb and turn it on. And it should start flashing. So once it's flashing, that means it's trying to sync to your Wi-Fi. So you go into your app, you hit add a light. It asks you, is your light blinking? You say yes. You confirm it, and now it's connecting. It's connecting the light to my router to the phone, so that it'll all be in one service. And once I get this on, and you see it's quit flashing, that means it's connected. And it's still loading. It's about 10% right now, but it goes pretty quick. And once it gets in, then I can name this light. I can tell it, which in this configuration, I'll call it Studio 3 or Lamp 3, and then I'll add it to Studio Lights. So I go in here to edit. I'm going to clear this off and say Studio Lamp 3. Confirm. It is in and it's done. So now I can dim it. I can change the color. Okay, and you can see it's got a wide variety of colors. Yellow, orange, yellow, and you can see the slider. Now as I move my finger around, the light changes color. Like that. And I don't know that I've got 16 million colors, but I don't know that it matters. So what I'll do is go back out of here. I have a tag called Studio. I'm going to add a light to the studio, which would be Studio Lamp 3. So now I have Lamp 1, Lamp 2, Lamp 3, and ceiling fan light all on studio lights. So I'll save that. It may get a little bit dark, so just hang in there with me and I'll show you how this works. Okay, Google, turn studio lights off.
You got it. Turning off 4 lights.
Okay, so my lights are off in the studio now. I have one light back here that is my studio lamp that is not connected to these, but these 3 lights and the ceiling fan light are off. Okay, Google, turn on studio lights.
Sure, turning on 4 lights.
There you go. Okay, Google, set studio lights to white.
Sure, changing 4 lights to white.
Okay, Google, set studio lamp 2 to blue.
Sure, changing studio lamp 2 to blue.
Okay. Okay, Google, set studio lamp 1 to green.
Sure, changing studio lamp 1 to green.
Okay, Google, set studio lamp 3 to red.
Here you go. The first result is from Amazon.
Now, here comes the problem I have found with these lights, and I'm not sure if the other lights do it also, the expensive lights, but if you don't have Google Assistant synced with Genie, just like I added the new light, it's added to studio lights within the Genie app, but within the Google Assistant app, it's still separate. So I've got to go into Google Assistant, go back to that. Okay. I've got to go into Google Assistant, go into Settings, go into Home Control, and if you notice I have Studio Lamp 1, 2, and 3. It says lamp not assigned. So I've got to go back and assign this to a studio. Okay, Google, set lamp 3 to red.
Sure, changing studio lamp 3 to red.
So you can see I've got one white, green, blue, and red, so I can control them individually, or we can do this all at once. Okay, Google, set studio lights to white.
Okay, changing 4 lights to white.
Okay, Google, set studio lights to 100%.
Okay, setting 4 lights brightness to 100%.
Okay, Google, set studio lights to 1%.
You got it, setting 4 lights brightness to 1%.
Okay, so 1% is pretty dim. In this video, the whites are going to be blown out. I mean, you're probably not going to be able to see them. They're really intense. So when I go to 100%, they're really, really bright. But what I like to do is, let's say I've got my backlight set to a teal color. I can say, okay, Google, set studio lights to teal.
Sure, changing 4 lights to teal.
So now I have some mood lighting. I have some accent lighting. I can do some different things with it. So if I want to highlight my case with the cameras in it, if I want to highlight the wall, or whatever I want to do with it for some backlighting or anything, these are changeable. The good thing is I can set these up. This has a schedule. I can set these up to turn on and turn off at a certain time, which is good if you're doing white lights and you go on vacation. You can set these lights to come on at a certain time at night and come off, and people think somebody's home. So it's a good security feature. But these lights put out 1050 lumens. Now the LifeX lights put out 1100 lumens. So is there a $50, $60 difference between those lights and these? I haven't found it yet. Sometimes the connectivity between this and your phone, between the Genie app and the lights is really good. Between Google Assistant and Genie is so-so. Probably 75% of the time, maybe 80%, it works flawlessly. About 15% of the time, 20% of the time, one light, well, you'll lose one light in the connectivity, or you'll lose a group of lights. They'll just disconnect and you have to go in and reset. And I'm not sure if that's a wireless problem with the internet, because sometimes your internet service kicks on and off. If you're streaming too much, if you get beyond your bit rate, different things like that, it will cause interference with the connection, and that may be some of it. But as of right now, these lights for $13, you can't beat them. They're the way to go. The whites, you know, are white. You can adjust the warmth and the color on the light, on the white. I have the two white ones in the bedroom because I don't need colored lights in there. And I've got these are the multicolored, and they go from white to any color I want. So LifeX lights, I don't see the difference in price. I don't see having to spend $70 per light bulb when I can spend $13 and get 5 light bulbs for the price of one. You go to bed at night, Google turn my lights off, turn house lights off. Every house in the light goes off. Or leave night light on. I mean, you can do so many things with this. I'm not sure on the amount of lights I can hook to one setting, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 hooked up right now, and I don't have any trouble. I can control all the lights, work really well. So try these out, the Mercury lights. Walmart, they have these. Try these out. So try these out. They have the color and the white at Walmart. These are $9. These are $12. $12.88. $9.88. Well worth it. They run on 11 watts of power, equivalent to a 75 watt, equivalent to a 60 watt, and I mean super bright for the bulbs. So try these out. These are really worth their money. All right, so there you have it. That's a review. That's our review on the Mercury Wi-Fi smart bulbs. We recommend them highly. Very cheap, very affordable for studio. When all you're looking for is accent lighting, these do the trick. You don't need a $70 bulb. Now LifeX makes some really nice different accessories with their stuff. But for accent lighting, these got it, man. These work pretty good. We hope you enjoyed it. Please check us out on YouTube. Check out some of our tutorials and some of our other videos. See you later.